What's up, boys? Yes, once again, it's been a minute. I'm gonna try to do this in one take because I recorded the same video well over 5 times and deleted it every time. So basically, what I wanted to address today is obviously my absence on the channel and on social media and all that good stuff. Like I said, I've recorded this video many times, and I recorded a bunch of different videos, flashback to last video.
So I'm expecting this week to probably record a Day in the Life at FSU video.
Yeah, I recorded that video and then deleted that, recorded probably close to 10 videos or so, edited a few of them. One of them, I was almost done completely, almost published it, but then every time I do it, it's just something in me that I watch the video and I just don't have the same energy or flame as before. And there's many reasons for that, and obviously moving to college full-time now in the fall is a huge reason for that, and has many underlying reasons within that self. So yeah, let me just hop into those. So what you probably noticed first, obviously got the hair cut off. What do you do when you are struck with hard times, challenges, broadcasts on the internet like this? You cut your hair off. So that's exactly what I did. So I keep addressing it, but as you guys probably can notice, honestly, ever since the football videos ended, it's been a little something different about me, a little something different about the channel. It's just not the same energy and it's not the same vibe. I have to adapt to it because I'm no longer a football player, obviously, but I think it's worth mentioning. And the reason that I think it is worth mentioning and bringing it up is because, for a while I was trying to identify what was wrong and what was missing and why I was so, changed, obviously, besides just college itself. And, football, since that was such a big part of my life for so long, that kind of seemed like it was glaring. It was the reason. And so, it's kind of embarrassing to talk about, but for a good month or two up here recently, I have been running sprints every single day at the track here, working out a couple hours a day, doing footwork drills and stuff, because not necessarily I wanted to go back into football. Obviously I would have loved to, but there was something about, I guess, just that grind for football that, that's who I was for a while. So I thought maybe that would reignite my flame and passion for YouTube and everything in life. But it really did. It kind of made me tired and stuff, wore me out, because I'm past that chapter in my life. But that was a really hard obstacle to get over, because I couldn't really accept it right when it ended, so it took some time. So to bounce off of that, I also have had times where I felt like I've been losing meaning, and purpose in my life. And I know that's pretty heavy to just drop like that, but that's what has been happening. That's that's the reason I've been away for so long. I just haven't felt like myself, and I don't know exactly how to get that back, and that's why I tried to get back into football. I've been trying to get back into stuff I used to do, but it's kind of hard. Seems like up here, unless you're a crazy good student athlete or something like that, you're just kind of one small fish in a huge sea. Especially here at FSU, there's so many kids here, and it's such a big school. And I'm not saying that's a bad thing. It's one of the reasons I picked up here, because I wanted a new start in a huge. I had never gone to a huge school, so I wanted to go here, experience that. But coming from a smaller private high school and middle school, I was always kind of known by everyone, and so was everyone else. And then up here, just kind of only the people that you meet and go to your classes with and your friends are who you know and who know you. So I don't want to say that that's been destroying me, but it's been getting to me a lot. I'm not the type of guy that goes partying all the time, and I don't really enjoy going to the clubs. And I know I have groups of friends that I can hang out with instead of doing those things, but that's a major theme in college, especially here. And I'm not trying to complain, but you feel a little different or left out when you're not into all that type of stuff. So all these things are reasons why I used to feel like I was just wasting time, and I still feel it to some degree, but I'm not saying I'm wasting time by going to college. Of course I have to, and it's necessary, and I should. but I feel like I'm just like doing what everyone else is doing, and you know, I'm not someone that just wants to be like everyone else, and most people aren't. It's pretty cheesy to say that, but I just keep doubting myself a lot, and I don't know, it's kind of turning into this stuff. So what this kind of consequently made me feel like was, you know, that I was like a weight on my family. Like, they're busting their butt to work every day and send me to school. And, you know, in high school, I felt like I was more productive. I did more stuff. I was happier than I was previously in the last few months. And I just wasn't, you know, I feel like I wasn't enjoying it. While everyone else is like working their butt off, like I said, to make sure I have a good time. And I'm sure anyone else who's a freshman in college can relate. Like, obviously there's a lot of pressure that comes with college, and turning into your own person and your own adult. But I feel like I'm just caught in this middle ground between being a teenager, being a kid, and like being an adult. But I just can't seem to gauge like where I draw the line between, you know, goofing around and being a college kid and, you know, taking responsibility as an adult. When I went home for my birthday, which was about a little bit over a month ago, I had a great time, hung out with all my friends and stuff, hung out with my family, saw everyone, it was great. But there seemed to be this feeling of like, you know, everyone else had stayed in town and kept doing what they're doing, and I left town, started doing my own thing, and I just feel like separated from my family, my friends, and obviously I'm physically separated, but, you know, really not. I still keep in touch with everyone, but I don't know, that feeling kind of haunted me for a while, and I'm still just getting over it, but yeah. So I hope to put this video out to kind of like start the snowball effect and get me to start uploading more, because I really want to. And I realized like when I was uploading more, I was happier and stuff. And I know the two kind of go hand in hand, but like I feel like once I start uploading again more and more frequently, you know, it'll really just keep the momentum going. So, you know, no harm can be done there. So with that being said, thank you for watching. I will see you next time. Peace.
Hollywood Glee, no Mama, this no James Harden.